Introducing the blue corner first. At 5'5", weighing in 146 pounds, in his Bellator debut, he brings a professional record, 6 wins, 3 losses. By way of St. Cloud, Minnesota, he fights out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Tyler Mathison. And across the cage, his adversary fighting tonight out of the red corner at 5'11", weighing in 145.8 pounds as a professional. He's undefeated, 9 victories, no defeats, fighting out of Makhachkala, Dagestan, Russia, presenting Khasan Magomedsharipov. And your referee in charge of the action, Jacob Montalvo.
Fans loving the early card here in the 3 Arena Bellator Champions Series. Into the cage we go, Khasan Magomedsharipov and Tyler Mathison.
Oh, said something about spinning stuff.
that's what he'd been working on.
That was a lovely overhand right as well. Super quick, well read. And there's the level change. Let's test the takedown of Mathison here.
More seasoned Mathison. What can that experience do?
It's going to be really interesting if he can deal with this first takedown attempt. That's going to be a real statement if he can keep this fight on the feet. Nice shoulder bump there from Magomedsharipov.
Look, we're going to say Zabit a lot. We just are. We're so used to it.
He just flows so nicely. You know? Once you've learned a complicated name, it's nice to say.
Doesn't hurt. He looks like him, fights like him a bit. Right. A lot of spinning styles, very aggressive.
And sets a ferocious pace as well. Something that Zabit was known for. You see how he's weighing on him with this body lock, Adam.
Trying to whip him off the cage there.
Doing the best he can with those outside scoops of the leg. Got a little cage grab there. Got away with one, but Mathison trying to use the fence to improve his balance. But great pressure so far from Magomedsharipov.
Yeah, and he's going to do this all fight as well. If Mathison could keep getting back to his feet, he's going to find himself constantly being dragged away from the fence, down to the floor, broken down to a knee. Look at that, beautiful.
Right over his leg.
Man, that sounded painful.
Sounded very painful and technically very good.
Here's the ref cam.
It's a great view, that, isn't it?
It is. It shows you how intense it is in that moment.
Incredibly intense in there.
Hamadov in the last fight did this exact same strategy all the way to victory. Putting pressure on his opponent. Now, Magomedsharipov a little more dynamic. I'm actually surprised he's trying this because he was doing so well in the center of the cage, but you see that physical pressure from these Eastern European fighters, unrelenting.
He's really trying to get this fight to the floor. I wonder if at some point he's going to give up because the stubbornness of Mathison. And as you said, Jimmy, he was having success out in the open. A beautiful back kick, a beautiful overhand right straight away. This is a lot of energy being expended by both guys.
Big eye stare there from Mathison. Trapped again on the fence.
And eating these knees as well to the quadricep, gluteus. See Mathis trying to fight for that wrist control on the inside. Really digging himself into the fence. Oh, man, that was a good elbow. You see, it got Mathis's attention for a moment.
Magomedsharipov so far also real content with what we call a wrestler's ride. He's not trying to put his hooks in, not trying to make this a jiu-jitsu battle. Riding him like you would in a wrestling match.
.150 left. Opening round of this one. Magomedsharipov in the black, Mathison in the white.
Finally got him away from the fence a little bit, but good job by Mathison getting right back to it.
This is a draining first round.
It's another draining first round, isn't it?
Yeah.
The question in a position like this, if you're Mathison or his corner, is minute and a half left to roll for a leg lock, do something crazy, see if you can get some space by taking a risk. Problem is there's enough time that Magomedsharipov could capitalize if things go wrong.
But you're losing the round.
Yeah, that's... A lot of coaches go, hey, all right, you lost the round, fine. You're alive, and the guy expended a lot of energy. So I don't see Mathison going for a lot of risky techniques here. like Doreen in the last fight, went for that Kimura trap late in the fight, so he didn't have much of a choice. Now both hooks in from Magomedsharipov. Suloev stretch.
Oh, he spotted it.
Yeah, good
He brother
defense.
gave that one away because Zabit's got a Suloev stretch submission. It was like Mathison recognized it straight away, dropped his knee to the canvas to nullify that attack.
Yeah, he was watching tape, for sure.
That's good research.
Did his homework.
Man, does he even get credited with a takedown in this round with all of this, right? Well, that's the real challenge here. Like, a lot of these have been just a constant cycle of mat returns, but Mathison is so difficult to take down, and now he turns to face. He's got double underhooks.
Good turn, but 15 seconds left, not a lot of time to use it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be wasting any energy if I was Mathison here. I might break and strike, but...
Lost the round, take it, regroup, go again.
Exactly that. Smart move.
Break. Fight.
Khasan Magomedsharipov and Tyler Mathison. Round 2 here of 3 featherweight division.
Mathison pushing forward now, trying to hold the center. He's going to have to let something go, but the risk here is his opponent's going to disappear underneath in an attempted takedown. There's the body lock. Mathison with a knee to the body now finds himself with his back against the fence again.
Let's get over to Big John. How did you see that one, the first, John?
That was very simple. That was all Magomedsharipov. He was in control the whole time. Beautiful spinning back kick on that beginning of the round. You got to look, and Mathison has got to figure out a way to either get on top of him in this position or do some striking from the outside.
Thanks, John. A little like Sarbajan Hamidov in the last fight. Magomedsharipov winning the first for everyone around the cage, and Big John as well. He's the expert.
In this position, Mathison has to change level, go for that double leg, try to get something done. I don't think he's going to be able to pummel in and have a lot of success against Magomedsharipov. You got to go for that blast double leg, see what you can do. You're the shorter guy, you're stockier. Time to take a risk and see this guy, get this guy on his butt.
Is this better for Mathison?
It is absolutely. You know, I like the idea of him offensively wrestling. Instead of accepting the fact that he's in a defensive role and he's going to try and keep this fight on the feet, I would rather him take the initiative and put Magomedsharipov on the back foot, like he is now.
I think Peter Queeley's got some news for us. That knee, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, I had a very close look in the corner. They didn't seem concerned with his knee. What was concerning for me in that first round was Mathison seemed like a guy that just wanted to get through the round. He didn't seem to want to take chances. He can't win a fight by defending. He needs to take a chance here in this second round and stop this offense from Magomedsharipov.
Easy double leg. Easy.
That was lovely. Yeah. And what I liked about that moment is as Peter Queeley was standing there, Magomedsharipov stood on his shoulder and did a perfect back kick to the midsection.
It was terrific, that, wasn't it?
It was perfect timing. It was like we'd almost set it up.
And what I mean by easy is no sprawl from Mathison. Didn't have to go to that second and third effort to get the takedown. Easy and smooth. And now this is exactly where Mathison didn't want to be. Body triangle in round number 2.
If you're looking for an armbar here, I think he's going to try and build a frame on that face. Try and create some space, roll Mathison into the center of the cage maybe. And he's got a body triangle on the far side. Limits his options. He looks like he's working on that arm again though.
Trying to isolate the left arm of Mathison. Then he can step over an armbar from there, but not committing to it with his hips and legs yet. Get an armbar from here, you got to really walk your legs up to the other guy's shoulders. And right now, he's not trying to do that.
This is great control here by Magomedsharipov. I like these elbows to the thigh, though.
He's negating Mathison again, isn't he?
He really is. And once that body triangle is locked in, it's so difficult to get it free. I've been stuck in that position before for rounds, and you're like, man, how do I unlock this thing? And especially with
minutes
the minutes just stuck in this position, like you got to think that body triangle, he needs to lift the top leg off the leg that goes across his waist. That's a very difficult thing to do. It's almost like it's bolted into position. And the only way to do that is to turn to face the cage. And every time he does that, Zabit is causing it. I've done it again. Hassan is causing him all kinds of problems. He keeps attacking that arm, Jimmy. I'm not exactly sure what he's planning, given the fact that he's got the body triangle locked in as well.
Yeah, and as I said before, he's not walking the legs up to the shoulders where you would need to be to set up an armbar from there, but could be just trying to open up different looks on that side.
That body triangle's just stayed there, hasn't it? 40 seconds to go. Magomedsharipov again looking to take this round.
Now, where Magomedsharipov ideally would want to be is on top, get him body down from this position if he can.
We can see from the referees.
He's smothering.
Yeah.
You can see he's smothering Mathison, keeps putting his hand over his mouth. Not going to do a huge amount because, of course, he's going to keep peeling it off. But what it does is it occupies one of the hands of his opponent.
And 10 seconds left. Magomedsharipov again controlling the 5 minutes. Tyler Mathison with everything to do. Or he just looks at his corner there, Tyler Mathison, as if to say, what do I do? He's got 5 minutes to work it out. 2 for Magomedsharipov, for Jimmy, for Dan, and for you, Big John, as well.
I'm going to join the whole crew there. Absolutely. It's 2 rounds to none right now. Look at Khasan is absolutely dominating this fight. He's doing whatever he wants. The only thing he needs to do is more damage to possibly get that 10-8.
Will he look to seal the show here? Magomedsharipov, as he enters double digits for his MMA career. Inside that cage. Looks to me, guys, and you're the experts, that he's in total control. Lovely right hand as well.
Very nice right hand, which followed a nice left hook to the body, and there's the spinning attack again. That's 2 spinning back kicks, a hook kick that he's thrown, and that was kind of somewhere between the 2. So difficult to predict what's coming next.
Dan, there was a wry smile on his face, as if to say, I'm loving this now.
He's enjoyed himself.
I'm going to ease my way through.
Yeah.
And the same combo that worked in the last round was that spinning kick right to the double leg. Now this time, Mathison ready for it, but the difficulty here is Mathison's got to somehow keep at medium range, and that has not been a possibility so far. Magomedsharipov, great work inside, great work outside.
This is what I was talking about in the keys to victory. Mathison was going to find himself in the clinch. He has to utilize. Best shot of the fight so far from Mathison. An uppercut in the clinch.
Needed that. Tyler Mathison clinging on and staying in there.
And he's just got to get into range now. And look, he took a deep breath, moved away, wiped the sweat off his hands. Oh, and a spinning back fist.
So accurate with the spinning shots. Mathison just can't see him coming.
Nice elbow. I think Mathison's hurt to the body here.
Really good work here from Magomedsharipov. Mathison winded. And a right hand as well.
Mathison's going to throw now. 3 minutes to go. Oh, and he clinches, man.
Frustrating, because that's where Mathison had his best chances. Right there, close range punching. And he gives that up to go to the clinch. I think you're right, Andy. He was hurt by one of those shots. He's looking to rest a little bit. He's not going to win it here.
You know, there was a left hook and then a couple of, like, stabbing front kicks, and he just kind of posture broke a little bit.
It's not what he needed at this stage.
It's not, absolutely. 2 rounds down, half a round to go.
Yeah, 2:20 on the clock. Inside the Bellator cage. Champions Series coming from Dublin. So much more ahead on this packed night. Magomedsharipov sort of cruising his way to victory, looks to me.
Yeah, he seems quite comfortable here. I would imagine that if he can get off the fence, he's going to try and open up his striking again. I think you would like to put an exclamation point on this. And, you know, he's been going for it with the back kick, with the turning kick. His corner are telling him he's got to work now as well, which is interesting. Not that I speak Russian, but I can tell encouragement when I see it.
No linguistic skills down after all this time in the sport.
I'm barely wrestling with English at this point, my friend.
Magomedsharipov just accepting going back to the fence there in that clinch position. I saw him earlier glance up at the clock as well. I mean, the thing about those spinning kicks, they take a lot of energy, take a lot of gas out of you.
They do. It's a big explosion, a lot of movement. And Mathison's got to break and strike here. A minute left. He's got to roll the dice. Now, this is not what he wants. He's going to get held here. He's going to get taken down. Now he's dealing with offensive wrestling. Can he turn? He can turn. He's got head position. Nice short hook.
Yeah, he did well there.
Yeah.
Mathison inside the last minute of the 3 rounds. 2 down surely.
Adam, we were talking about this the other day from a boxing perspective. You can see how exhausting this kind of clinch work is for these guys, shaking their arms out and they're not.
Sensational! And a smile from Mathison, and another one as if to say, okay, you got me there, and I'm coming right back at you. Brave, courageous, gutsy American he is, Tyler Mathison. But he's got 15 seconds left.
Oh! First time he's actually been fully on his back as well, and he looks exhausted.
A little icing on the cake from Khasan Magomedsharipov.
He had the arsenal tonight. That's all you can say about it. Yeah. Everything he did, it worked.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go to your 3 judges at cage side. Brian Miner, Michael Bell, John English. All have it the same 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Khasan Magomedsharipov.